Hello everyone, welcome to Trends on Tuesday. Not much this week. We'll do a little more update here on the railway and possibly get outside for a train. It's a lovely day, sunny, snow is melting, and we're looking at a good warm week ahead of us here. Pulp mill, not much progress. I have got one of the roof sections glued on. I still have not glued on the details on top. Still positioning, deciding where they go. I have bought a can of spray paint for the second building, and I've done a test just this morning actually. This is Monday the 29th. Tested there with the spray paint. It says on the can that it can take 5 to 7 days for the paint to adhere fully to plastic, so having just done this morning, it's still very experimental. I found it a little dark, so I went over it with a brush and a strip of lighter grey paint. See how that all turns out. If that works out good, then it's a go for the other building there. Other than that, this weekend had an interesting weekend. Ryan was over for an operating session on Saturday, and for the first time, Lucas dropped in. Now Lucas has a channel, Thompson River Rail Fan. He dropped in, bought some things to run. Unfortunately, he wasn't here long enough to run it all, but he'll be back for another session, I'm sure. He shot a little video, very short, less than 2 minutes, and I'll put a link to his video in the description. So if you'd like to see that version of what took place here, just a little bit of his train, his loco and his caboose, along with Ryan's loco. Yeah, please check that out. Okay, we'll get the camera here and take a look at one or two little things on this before heading off into the other room again, the main room, where I'm going to show you my updated track work in the yard and a couple of other places. I was on a roll last week. Really getting a lot of stuff done. So here we go. So there's my little test section on the yellow plastic, yellow tan plastic there. I did it on the back side, of course, just to see if the paint reacted with the plastic at all. It looks good at the moment. I think we'll be fine. Otherwise, like I say, not much change. I've got this top section of roof glued in. This one here I have not. The wall is quite warped at the back here, and it's going to take a little work to get that together, but I should be able to get that this week. Otherwise, with the cars in on the track, it's beginning to look kind of like an interesting place. Okay, we're off to the other room. So there's the entire yard, empty at the moment. I've had that entire yard torn up and relaid track. I've changed some turnouts. This used to be a short right hand switch. It's now a medium Y. This one here, we looked at this quite extensively in one of my videos recently anyway, as I started this project. It was a straight one, but it's on curved track, and I found a Pico curved switch that fit beautifully in there. So having done that, I had to tear it up again and fit that switch in. Now down at this end of the yard, right here, I used to have a double slip switch this track back here ran into the double slip, and then out of the double slip into a three-way right here. There was a three-way there, going on those two tracks and over to this one. But I've changed the whole configuration there. We're going to try this out for a while, see if it works. I think it's going to be fine. I still have wires on the fascia here along this end. They're all gone off of the other end now. But I've got to relay all of the loco yards yet. I've still got odd bits and pieces of the track in there, some brass track and things like that. That's all to be done. So I'm done right down to the switches here, to the end of the switches, right here. This is all now relayed. There's a piece of brass track there we can see. So that'll be coming out as I continue on around the layout. Now, as I say, I got on a real roll here, and I continued on into the back here and relayed the intermodal yard. Now that yard has been bits and pieces of brass track and short pieces of track and one thing and another, and I have relayed it all with nickel silver track, and for the first time since the layout was built, that is all pinned down now. So I'm pretty happy with that. But I didn't stop there. I continued on. I got the baseboard underneath the oil refinery all painted. This area was cleared out completely, so I've got it painted, and that track is now all nickel silver and pinned down, which it never had been before. That piece of that section of the baseboard was white, as you see there. That's going to be a road, I think. That piece, not quite sure what's going to happen right there, but anyway, that's all done. Pretty pleased with that. Okay, a little footage from the weekend when Ryan and Lucas Dad were here and running their trains. And then I'll pop outside and wait for a train there on a nice sunny end of January day. And we'll see you again next week for another Trains on Tuesday. Bye for now, everyone. Oh, grey tea. Very nice.